Hello everyone and welcome to For the Craft. 49 years ago, in December 1975, the Britannic wreck was discovered by Jacques-Yves Cousteau outside Kea Island in the Aegean Sea. So for this project I decided to do a diorama of the Britannic wreck being discovered by Denise, which was Jacques-Yves Cousteau's yellow submarine. As you can see in the video, first I 3D printed the Britannic ship and the submarine, and then I used my soldering iron to create a cut on the wreck. In order to create the bottom of the ocean, I used air-dry clay. Once the clay dried, I primed the model so that I could proceed with the painting process. The real wreck has sun green and brown tones, so I first covered it with a layer of brown color, and then I used this acrylic material to create the rough surface on the ship's hull. I also sprinkled on top some oregano pieces to enhance the rough surface. And I mixed PVA glue and natural sand to create the sea bottom. This is how the wreck looked after this first stage of painting, and then I proceeded to the second stage, which was to start creating the green tint on the wreck. In the final stage, I used these two spices mixed with PVA glue and green paint, as I wanted to make the rough surface even better with the various microorganisms, corals, sand and everything that has settled on the ship's hull all these years. As I was finishing this work, you cannot imagine how nice the diorama smelled. In the next stage, I had to put two small LED lights inside the submarine, so I used my Dremel tool to create space inside the submarine so that the lights could fit. Then I made the electrical connections, glued the submarine pieces together and painted it its characteristic yellow color. Once all the pieces of the diorama were ready, it was time to make the mold and proceed with the resin pouring. For the base of the diorama I used a wooden frame, which I of course cut to the appropriate dimensions. Finally, to make the on-off switch, I used this key flashlight, from which I only took the switch and connected it to the submarine. And so my diorama was finished. So this is the Britannic wreck discovered by Jacques-Yves Cousteau's submarine diorama. I hope that you like it and I hope that you enjoyed watching the process. Thank you all very much for watching. Please leave me your opinion in the comment section. Tell me if you like it, if you don't like it, or if you think I could have done something better. Especially since it is the first time I've put the on-off switch in such a spot, I'm not 100% sure if this is ideal, so let me know if you like the switch where it is. As always, I would like to thank all the supporters of my channel. You guys are all awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.